Welcome back to NBA Cinema. Today we got to talk about Team USA entering their training camp for the Fiba World Championships. And, it's a lot of noise around this team as far as having a lot of young players. A lot of players that's up and coming. And it's a very intriguing roster, right? You don't have LeBron James, KD. You don't have those type players that's already necessarily household names. But you do have Brandon Ingram, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton. You have guys who are right on the cusp of becoming a superstar in the NBA. And I think this is a very interesting mix. If you look over there, just north of the border, you have Canada with a team with two of the most prolific scorers in the game. You got Jamal Murray, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So everybody was curious to get a look and see how our team looked. Let's check it out. This team, I'm looking at the way it was constructed, and they literally have everything. You look at Walker Kessler, Jaren Jackson Jr., you have defensive anchors on the interior. You have phenomenal point guard play in Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton, low turnover guards, high assist guys, see a play ahead and are leaders at their position, specifically Jalen Brunson. He's a top-notch floor general in the NBA as far as a leader. And Tyrese Halliburton, as far as facilitating, he's still really young and everything. So I feel like he has room to grow as a leader. But I think as far as a player and just being a true point guard, he's amongst the very top. You have wing scoring in Anthony Edwards, Mikal Bridges, and Brandon Ingram. Now, it's natural for Mikal Bridges to lock in on defense. Brandon Ingram has shown flashes, and you've seen Anthony Edwards show flashes. Are those guys going to lock in on defense to the level that Bridges does? I feel like that's going to take them a long way if those two do that. You look at Josh Hart, you look at Bobby Portis, you got your glue guys, you got Austin Reeves, another up-and-coming young guard. This team is built really nicely, man, and I think they can win gold. But you, like I said, you got Canada, and you can't just look forward to Canada. These other teams are going to be coming to play and spoil that matchup, that potential matchup. They don't want you to get to there, so you're going to have to get through these other teams. But if it was to happen, you'll have Jamal Murray, Jalen Brunson, Halliburton, Ingram, Shea Gilgeous, everybody, all these guys on the court, Dylan Brooks, Zach Edey. You're going to have so much star power on the floor. It's going to be one of the most highly anticipated games that we've seen in FIBA play. And it's just because, when you come into these tournaments, America, Team USA has all of the momentum and all of the expectations upon it. But this team, Canada team, is actually expected to win the gold medal. And I don't know if we've ever seen another country with a 50-50 chance like this, where everybody was like, oh, they got, NBA players across the board. We expect them to have an opportunity to win too. Now, Team USA still is slightly favored, I would say, but man, when you have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Jamal Murray, some might argue, they have the best two players in the game. I would argue that Jalen Brunson is right there as a player. That's just me. And, on any given night, you got people like Brandon Ingram, Anthony Edwards. You got a lot more players on any given night that can match that level. But as far as, what we saw in the NBA last year, I would say, those two guys on Canada's team and Brunson are the top, guys going into that game. And Mikal Bridges, he had a great second half of the season, but let me know what you think about this team in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Peace.